Thank you very much, Denny, and thanks to this entire delegation for staying together the way we do and for speaking out as we must. A couple of things. There's some deliberate redundancies here because the problem is very, very simple. The problem is Donald Trump. I want to thank those federal workers who have come out from various unions, who stand here with us. They are not here for form or fashion. They are here because they are patriots. They get up every day and put on their clothes and go into buildings and work to deliver services for Americans all over this country, and they don't ask, are you Democrat or Republican? They provide the service. Theirs is the untold story. And to all those who claim now to have this Christian right movement, let me give you a quote that you should go back and review. It says, when you have done it to the least of these, you have also done it unto me. And the least of these are federal workers who can't control this situation. The least of these are mothers who are trying to feed babies, now facing new cuts. The least of these are seniors who've given their lives to this country, many of whom have served in our armed forces. That's the least of these. Many are living paycheck to paycheck. So give me a break, Donald Trump, and Mr. Voigt, and all the others who have this holier-than-thou attitude. We know what's best for you. No, you don't. You don't know what's best for these federal workers, and you sure as hell don't know what's best for the Maryland delegation. We will continue to fight you at every turn, in every instance, and in every way. This is about the sort of thing that you read about that you say can never happen in America. Want to see something? Senator Alsobrooks will confirm this. There's a big flag of Donald Trump hanging from the Labor Building. The Labor Building. A huge flag with his likeness on it. That's ego. That's being vindictive, and that's an in-your-face kind of attitude. Now, the bottom line is that this was all avoidable. We know that. We have to keep saying that, because they make it seem like it was inevitable. It was avoidable. All it took was a willingness to discuss, to negotiate, to share thoughts and ideas, to get through this 7-week period with this resolution without hurting people in the process. But that was not enough. They wanted to find a way instead to stick it to Americans. And so it's a continuing resolution now that finds a way to increase many of the terrible experiences that people are having by increasing the pain. It wasn't that tough to be able to do 3 simple things: stop the cuts, lower the cost, and save health care in this nation. It was just a 7-week continuing resolution. But when you get on your horse, Donald Trump, and tell your compatriots, Mr. Speaker, that it's okay to go your own way, go have a holiday. Go have a vacation. Go to Codell. Do whatever you want to do. You don't have to worry about coming back to Washington. That was the message last week. So there was never any intention at all to try to find a way to work together. We want this government open, and we want Donald Trump and his minions to stop lying to the American public. This has nothing to do with illegal aliens. Nothing. There's already a federal law that prohibits anybody in this country that's an illegal alien to be able to take any claims onto monies and benefits. We know that. We know that. And Donald Trump knows it. We've got to find a way to ask today good Americans, some of whom we will never meet. They are Democrats, they are Republicans, and they are independents. And they know right from wrong. They know when you impose an evil sort of wicked policy on people, it hurts them. I mentioned women before who are trying to feed babies. When a baby cries at night, that baby is not crying in black or white or Latino. That baby is crying in hunger. That baby is crying in pain. When senior citizens reach the point where they can no longer do anything except rely on their Social Security checks and Medicaid and Medicare, they're not doing that for form or fashion. They're doing it because of a solemn promise we made to all of them, that as the greatest wealthiest, most powerful, most influential nation on the face of the earth, that they would never have to worry about that. And yet they do worry about it last night, and they are worrying about it today. So I want to just thank this delegation for its steadfast resistance to the foolishness that we see coming out of the White House, and to ask decent Americans, no matter what your party affiliation, no matter where you are in this country, put yourself in the roles of these people who are federal workers who are standing behind us. Put yourself in the role of those persons who are living paycheck to paycheck. Put yourself in the position of having an opportunity to make an influence and to change things. Call your representatives all over this country and tell them to do the right thing. Don't buy the hype, because the hype is for fools. I want to, if I might, bring forward somebody who needs no introduction, the chairman of or ranking member of the Judiciary Committee, and one who has always stood strong and steadfast against wrong in this country, and a voice for those that I talked about earlier who need a helping hand. Please welcome